Hello, Pasadena ISD students. Welcome to SLO Reading A, Learning Target 2, the Text Features Anticipation Chat. We're going to work with analyzing text features specifically to predict what that information will tell us. In order to increase comprehension skills, it's important to not only notice the text features that authors include, we want to be able to use those text features and the hints and clues that we're being given to interact with the information that we receive later on a deeper level. Let's go ahead and preview the assignment. In order to complete our thinking and to show our explanations in a clear way, we're going to use the sentence frames provided and respond with clear explanations. We will predict what information will appear based on the title. We will draw a conclusion based on the subtitle, and then we're going to use the illustration to chronicle what it is we expect to encounter as we read the article. The title of the article is Build Them Up or Tear Them Down. So, based on the title, I can predict that the author, Ms. Griggs, will tell me the reasons why nuclear energy might be built up and why they might be built down. So I'm going to respond using my sentence frame. Based on the title, I can predict that I will learn the actual reasons for building up nuclear energy and the reasons for tearing them down. If there was only one reason per argument, then it would be build it up or build it down. So nuclear energy obviously has several components, and I learned that from the title before I even read it. My final response reads, based on the title, I can predict the author will tell me about the types of nuclear energy and the reason or reasons for building them up and tearing them down. Now I'm ready to respond to question number 2. What can I conclude based on the subtitle? Based on the subtitle, I can clearly conclude that the arguments for both are pretty good, so that a person who makes the decision or the legislators that make the decision based on nuclear energy won't be able to make the decision easily. My final answer for number 2 reads, I can conclude the arguments for and against nuclear energy make it hard for legislators to make a decision based on the information from the subtitle. Now I'm ready to respond to number 3. By looking at the visual, I expect to hear valid reasons for both arguments, and I think that the information will be presented in a fair way. The visual is light and dark, so I expect to hear some positive and some negative information, but because the visual itself is divided down the middle, I don't expect that Ms. Griggs will give me only information about reasons why to build up nuclear energy resources without really telling me much about tearing them down. So again, I expect to hear a fair and balanced argument for both sides, where both sides are thoroughly discussed. And I actually do imagine that I will hear Griggs's opinion, because of course she's interested in the topic, she wrote about it, so I'm sure she has some idea of what she would like to see happen. Now you are prepared to use the anticipation chat sentence frames to practice with the remainder of this article, and also there is another article with which you can practice using the sentence frames. I know you are going to give it your all, and I expect no less than excellence. Good luck.